Good afternoon, everybody. Today is November 18, 2020. Today, our lecture is Visuddhimagga, part of purification. Dudinga Nadisa, the ascetic practice. I think a final part. We will finish the ascetic practice today. So, before the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today, we talking about the last ascetic practice, 30th ascetic practice is Nisijjhikkhanga Katha. So this is the 30th one. So the last of the ascetic practice. Nisijjhikkhanga Katha. So Nisijjhikkhanga, Nisijji means Nisijja is opposite of the lying down. No, not lying down. That means so that's why here English translation is the sister's practice. Sitters practice. Sitters practice. Yeah. Not lying down, so all the time sitting, standing, and walking. Only 3 postures. Yeah. So that the practice. So that's why here Nisijjhikkhanga Katha is exposition, detailed explanation of the sitter's practice. So Nisijjhikkhanga in Pali, Nisijjhikkhanga in the sitter practice. Sitter practice. Sayam means lying down. Sayam means lying down. Sayam Prakipami. Yeah. Sayam Prakipami is refuse. I refuse lying down. So that means I want to practice in 3 postures only. 3 postures mean standing, sitting, and walking. Yeah. So Sayam Prakipami. Nisijjhikkhanga Samadhiyami. Yeah. Nisijjhikkhanga means sitters practice. Samadhiyami means undertake. I undertake the sitters practice. Imesang inyatra vachanena. Yeah, one of the following statements. Samadhina hoti. Samadhina hoti means undertaken to finish. Undertaken is successful. So that's why the sisters practice undertaken with the one of the following statements. I refuse lying down, or I undertake the sitters practice in front of the Buddha statue or in front of the other who already experienced that kind of practice. Yeah. So this is undertaking in that way. And then Tena Pana Nisijjhikkhena. Pana means the other one. The other one mean the direction or preparation for that practice. Tena Nisijikena. So the person who follow the sitter's practice, so that person. Ratiya means night time. Rati means night. Sorry. Yeah. So Ratiya meaning is Rati meaning is night. Yeah, Rati means a night. Ratiya in the night time. Tisu Yamesu. Yama is the time interval during the night time. We make 3 portion, 3 interval of the time. 3 interval of the time. Tisu means 3. Tisu means 3. Yamesu means interval. So the English translation is a 3 watch. Yeah, 3 watch. In Pali is Michima Yama, Pichima Yaman, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so these are the 3 kind of interval. So the before the midnight and after midnight and early night time, before midnight time, and then final after midnight time. So like this. Tisu Yamesu Ekan Yaman. Ekan Yaman means 1 Ekan. Yaman is the interval, 1 interval. Yeah, one of the 3 interval. These 3 interval. Ottaya. Yeah. Ottaya means wake up. Yeah. Get up. Ottaya means Singamitaban. Singamitaban means Singama is meaning is walking. Yeah, walking meditation, walking up and down. Walking up and down. Singamitaban. Yeah, it should be like this. Iriya Patesu He. Yeah, he means that's right. He means this is right. Iriya Patedu means poachers. Yeah. We have when we practice meditation, so we have 4 kind of poachers. Sitting poachers, standing poachers, walking poacher, and lying down poachers. But lying down poachers should not do in this practice. So that's why Idiabhati do in the poachers, 4 kind of poacher. Nipijitu mewa. Nipijitu mewa means to lie down. For lying down. For lying down, nawatati. Nawatati meaning is na means not. Na means not. Watati means allow, not allow. Yeah. Not allow, only the lying down poachers. That meaning. Yeah. So imasa udana. This is the direction. So that's why here English translation. Sitters can get up in any 1 or 3 watches of the night time and walking up and down. Yeah. For lying down is not only poachers, not only poachers, not allowed. It's not allowed to make a lying down poacher. So these are direction. These are precaution or preparation. Yeah. Okay. And then Babedato. Babedato means the great. Babedato Pana. Ayambi tivido hoti. Ayambi meaning is in this practice. In this practice, sitters practice. Tivido means 3 kind. Tivido hoti. 3 kind. 3 kind. Tivido hoti, 3 kind. So as usual, we have a 3 person, Okata, the strict one, and then Mijima, medium one, and my one. We have a 3 person. So Tata, Okatatasa, Okatasa, Newa Apasena. Newa Apasena. Newa Apasena means not lying down. Newa means not only. Newa means not only. Apasena means lying down. Not, but also Dusa Panlatika. Dusa means kind of the cloth. Yeah, kind of the cloth. Panlatika means the tying with the clothes. Yeah. And then na ayoga pato. Ayoga pato na wotati. Na means not combined with the wotati, na wotati. Ayoga pato means the binding with the strap, kind of the things for sleep, the comfortable sleeping thing. Yeah. So now the demon is not allowed. Yeah. So strict one is more difficult to practice. Not only lying down, but also you cannot be against some kind of the clothes band or kind of the binding strap straight to prevent the falling one asleep. Yeah, that kind of thing. To prevent falling while asleep. Yeah. So that kind of things, Okatasa. Yeah. In Myanmar, the famous man, he always used, he never used the pillow. He only used the coconuts instead of pillow. So coconut is round, so a little bit he did the shaking, so fall down, isn't it? So cannot sleep properly. So that kind of thing, yeah. That kind of thing. Okatasa is difficult, very difficult, strict one. So strict one is not allowed to bed rest apasena, or dusa panlatika. Dusa is a clothespan. So clothespan is a kind of the thing with the clothes, so you can comfortable sleeping in there. So that's why mentioned here. And then Mijimasa, the medium one. Mijimasa imesu means these 3 things. Tisu, imesu tisu. Yeah. Imesu tisu means these 3 things. These 3 things means apasena, bed rest, and dusa panatika, clothespan, and then ayoga pato. Ayoga pato is binding strap. Yeah. To prevent the falling one asleep. Yeah. So that kind of thing is allowed for medium one. So medium one is a little bit more flexible. Yeah, medium one can use one of that. Yeah. So that's why here there are 3 grades in this practice. Here one who is a straight is not allowed. Not allowed a bed rest or closed band or binding strap to prevent falling while asleep. Yeah, so this is very difficult. So that meaning is not trying to sleep, lying and sleeping. The medium one is allowed one of these three things. It's okay. It's okay. He can practice. Yeah. And then the last one is mudukasa. The mudukasa, the mind one, mudukasa. Apasenampi. Apasenampi meaning is the bed rest. So bed rest. Apasena is bed rest meaning is can lean against your bed. Yeah. And dusa panlatikapi. Dusa panlatikapi. Dusa panlatikapi meaning is the closed band. Ayoga patobi. Ayoga patobi meaning a binding strap. Binding strap. And then bimbo hanambi. Bimbo hanambi means a kind of the cushion. Yeah, kind of the cushion you make the comfortable. Yeah, to make comfortable. So bimbo hanambi means kind of the cushion, kind of the pillow. The cushion, big one, maybe. And then pancha panchengopi. Panchengopi. Pancha means 5. That kind of chair we call in Pali is a panchengopi. Panchengopi, that kind of chair is the chairs are usually chair has a 4 leg, isn't it? 4 leg, and then in your bed, so again, you lying down. So that kind of thing, so 5 things. So that meaning, the panchengopi means, so 5 lamp chair. 5 lamp chair means, the chair has the lap, 4 lap, and then the chair has only the bed rest. So that kind of three feathers, 3 things. Oh, no, 5 things. So that's why pancha, panchengopi, and sattingopi, isn't it? Sattingopi. Satta is a 7. So 7 things in that chair. 7 things means 4 leg, and the bed rest behind you, and then the both side, left side and right side, there's a stem. So that kind of chair, you can see that kind of chair in maybe in Myanmar you can see in the temple that kind of chair. That thing means 4 leg chairs are 4 leg, and then behind the link against your bed, and then side, both side also has a kind of the kind of the shape of the wood. So you can put your hand, or you can put your leg on there. So maybe you didn't see that kind of chair, but we have the kind of chair in the temple, old temple, the senior monk they use. So the chair is full-leg, and in the bed there's against leaning, and both sides of the chair there's very long two sheep of the wool. So that's why if you want, you can put your leg on there. Yeah. So Mudukasa, the mind one is allowed to use these things. Yeah. Whereas the clothespan, minus track, cushion, 5-land and 7-land chair. So here is play. Panchengo pana. Panchengo pana. Petiya pasayena. Petiya pasayena sadeng kato. Yeah. So here the display. 5-land is a chair made with the 4 leg and a support for the bed. Petiya means at the bed. Yeah, Petiya pasayena. Petiya pasayena means at the bed there's a support. So 4 leg and then supporting for the bed. So 5 things. That's sadeng kato means together. Sadeng means together. Kato means make. Yeah. So that's why we call panchengo. Panchengo. Panchengo is the chair has a 4 legs and then support for the backs. So 5 supporting. Yeah. And then Satingobi. Satingobi means 7 leg. Satingo nama. The explain here. Satingo nama. Petiya pasayena cha. Yeah. At the bed, support for the bed. Petiya pasayena cha. Ubado pasedu. Ubado pasedu means ubado means and support on each side. And support for the each side. Yeah, if you can use extend the wool. Yeah, they made like this. Yeah. So the wool is a pivot, and then you can extend pipe with the pivot like this. Yeah. So that kind of things. That kind of thing is we call satingo. Satingo nama petiya pasayena cha ubado pasayesu. Ubado means both sides. Yeah, both sides. So 4 leg support at the bed, 5, and both sides supporting. Both sides supporting is 2, so altogether 7. That's why we call satingo. Satta means 7. So that kind of chair has 7 supporting, 4 leg supporting for the bed, and each side supporting. Yeah. So altogether 7. So satingo nama. Satingo nama Petiya pasayena cha ubado pasesu apasayehi cha sadeng kato. Yeah. Sadeng kato. So explain. Yeah, these are special chair for the sisters practice. Tan Kira. Kira means all the time in Pali saying Kira means hearing from generation to generation. Yeah, Kira. Kira is not directly the directly talking from the Buddha. That kind of, things we call kira. Kira, we hearing from generation to generation like this. That kind of thing. Mila Baya Terasa. Mila Baya Terasa. The Tera is the senior man. Senior man is a Mila Baya. Yeah, Abaya. Abaya. Yeah. So Abaya, the chair for him. That kind of chairs make for him. Akansu. Akansu means make. Akansu. A special chair for the senior monk. So that senior monk Tero senior monk Anagami Hotowa. Anagami Hotowa means become the non-returner, noble person, and then Prinipāyi. After that, Prinipāyi means after the Arahant. So that's why here English translation. The my one is allow, best rest, back rest, close band, ayoga patopi, a binding strap, bimbo hanambi cushion, a cushion, benchingopi 5 lamp chair, satingopi 7 lamp chairs. What that means is allowed. Is allowed. So the Panchangopana, the 5 lamp chair is made with the 4 leg and support for the back. So altogether 5. And then Satingo Nama, Petia, Pasi Nacha, Ubado Pasi Su, Apasi Cha Satin Kato. So 7 lamp is made with the 4 legs. And is support for the bed, and support on each side. So 2, left side and right side. So 2, so altogether 7. That kind we call. That's why we call 7 satingo, 7 lamp chair. So they made that a sing means a kira. A sing means not sure, hearing from generation to generation. So that means a sing. They made that for the era. Pitabaya, Pitabaya. Here Milabaya is different name. But Abhaya is, I think Abhaya is his name. Abhaya is his name. So anyway, the senior monk, his name is Abhaya. So that kind of chair is made for him. And the elder began a non-returner and then attained the Nibbana. Attain the Nibbana means going to become the Arahant. Okay, this is a great Pavira and Veda. Veda is a Imesambana Dainambi. Yeah. So this is a Veda breach. So Imesan Dainam, these 3 persons. So these 3 persons is straight 1, medium 1, and mind 1. Seyan means a line dog. Kapita mati. Yeah. Kapita mati. So they made, lion dog. As soon as they make lion dog, so didingam bachati, the practice is broken. The practice is broken. So Yamita Bero, this is a breach in that instant. So as soon as one of these 3 persons lying down, so their practice is broken. This is a breach. Okay, and then benefit. Benefit is anisanso. Ayam pana anisanso. Ayam pana anisanso. Yeah. So another one explanation is benefit from that practice. So what kind of benefit we get? Seya sukha. Seya means lying down. Sukha means happiness. So lying down is a kind of the comfortable, happiness. Yeah. So that kind of sukha, happiness, we call seya sukha. Yeah, seya sukham. Passa sukham. Passa sukham. Passa sukham means passa sukham means when you are a long time lying down one side, you rolling to other side like this, rolling on the bed. So that's kind of happiness, that kind of sukha we call passa sukha. Passa sukha. Yeah. So seya sukha is a lying down. Passa sukha is a long time lying down. So you are rolling on the bed, one side from one side to another side. So rolling. So that's kind of happiness. Passa sukha. Yeah. Passa sukha, Medha sukha. Medha sukha. Medha. You know Medha, Tina Medha. In the Bidama, yeah, Tina Medha. Medha is kind of the torpor. Yeah, torpor is sleepy sleepy situation. It's kind of the sukha. So somebody they are lying down and sleepy. So sleepy time. Medha sukha we call. Anuyukto viharati. Anuyukto means na yukto. Ayukto. It's not suitable. So viharati means so the viharati means living. Yeah. Vittasa, sita so, Vittasa, sorry, Uttasa. We have DD, Uttasa, Chita so, Vini Bandasa. Vini Bandasa means Vini Band, that kind of things we call Chita so, Vini Bandasa. Chitta so means a mind. Vini Bandasa means a shackle. Shackle. Kind of the binding, under binding. Yeah, because very enjoying all the time sleeping and lying down and sleeping for a long time. Rolling on the bed. So that kind of things we call Chitta so Vini Bandasa. Chitta so means a mind, Vini Bandasa means a shackle or the binding or kind of Vini Banda is a kind of the mental disturbance. Yeah. Mental disturbance. Yeah. So the mental shackle we call it Chitta so Vini Bandasa. Mental shackle Upachidana. Upachidana means cut. Yeah. Upachidana. Upachida means a cut. Yeah. And Sabba Kamathana. Sabba means all kind. Kamathana means meditation. Yeah. Sabba Kamathana Nu Yoga Sappayata. Yeah. So Nu Yoga means suitable. Nu Yoga and Sappaya is a similar meaning. Nu Yoga is suitable. Sappaya also, yeah, ready. Huh? Sappaya, ready. Nu Yoga is suitable and ready for all kind of meditation. So yeah, the siddha practice is very useful. That means siddha practice is very useful for all kind of meditation. All kind of meditation. That means Sabba Kamathana Nu Yoga Sappayata. Yeah. And then Pasadika Kiriya. I think missing one word. Kiriya Patata. Oh no missing. It's correct. Pasadika Iriya Patata. Yeah. Pasadika means the admire, the admire. Huh? Pasadika means admire or devotion. Huh? Idiabata means a butcher. So the all the time sitting butcher is very devoted butchers or very Pasadika means very good seeing for the meditation. Yeah. Pasadika Idiabata and Viriya Rambanukulata. Yeah. Virya is Virya is the effort. Aramba also, kind of same. Aramba also kind of the energy. Aramba is a starting energy. Aramba. Virya also effort, energy, but different kind of the time, the step for when you do something in the beginning, you start put the energy, that kind of energy we call aramba. So energy, virya, aramba also kind of the virya. Yeah. So anyway, virya ramba is effort, good effort. Nukulata means suitable. Yeah, he is very suitable with the great effort, the meaning. And then Sama Patipatiya. Sama is good, right. Samadhi, right, and the view. So like this here, Sama Patipati. Sama is right, Patipati is practice. So right practice. Yeah. Sama Patipatiya Anu Bhuhanandi. Anu Bhuhanandi means very strongly supporting. Anu Bhuhanandi. The very strongly developing. Yeah. So that kind of benefit he will get. So that's why here benefit of these. Mandrachago described he dwell indulging in the pleasure of lying prone, the pleasure of the rolling, but not rolling. Rolling. I think R, not L. Rolling on the bed. Pleasure of the rolling. Yeah, sorry. I think this Wrong typing. Rolling means rolling one side to another side on the bed. So because of long time, the lying down. And then pleasure of torpor. Torpor is Medha Sukha. Medha Sukha. The pleasure of the torpor is severe. So his state is suitable for the devoting for any meditation subject. And his deportment inspire confidence. Yeah, Pasadika, Idiyabatada. And his state favor the application of the energy Vidyaramba Nukulata. Yeah. So Nukulata here in translation of favor. Yeah, favor. His state means that he all the time sitting. So that kind of sitting is a favor, the application of energy. Yeah. So that means sitting means he has a lot of energy to practice meditation. That's meaning. And Samapatipatiya is the right practice. Samapatipatiya, right practice. Anubhyuhananti. Anubhyuhananti means developed. So he developed the right practice. Yeah. Okay. And then we go to the conclusion stanza verses. Abujitwana Panlinga. Yeah. Abujitwana Panlinga. You know, Abujitwa means the upper body is erect. Abujitwana. Panlinga means a cross-leg. Sitting cross-leg. Panlinga. We call Panlinga. Sitting cross-leg. Yeah. So cross wide your feet. Yeah. That position we call Panlinga. So Abujitwa means your upper body should be erect, not pan. Yeah. And Panidaya. Yeah, Panidaya means putting in that way. Your body putting in that way. Panidaya. Yeah. So putting in that way meaning is your leg cross leg and your upper body should be erect. That kind of way. Panidaya should be in that way. Ujo. Ujo means straight. Ujo. Tano. Yeah. Ujo tano. So tano means your body. Your body should be straight. Yeah. Nisidando. Nisidando means sitting. Sitting. Nisidando. Sitting and Vikambedi. Vikambedi. Vikambedi Marasa Harayan Yadi. Yeah, we combine here. Marasa Harayan Yadi. Yadi means a bhikkhu, monk. Yadi means a bhikkhu. Yadi and bhikkhu same in Pali. Yadi bhikkhu is the meaning is a monk. So that the monk who follow the kind of practice, sister practice. So Marasa Hariya. Marasa means Mara is the deity, very full deity. Mara. We call Mara. So understanding Mara is there are 5 kind of Mara. I already discussed about that one. 5 Mara. Yeah. 5 Mara is a Kilesa Mara. Defilement is also Mara. Mara, we call Mara in Pali because these has the ability to care everybody. So that kind of thing we call Mara in Pali. So Mara is the ability to care. So Mara is a 5 kind of Mara. Kilesa Mara. Kilesa Mara is a mental defilement, also chaos. Kilesa Mara, Michu Mara. Michu is a death. So death is also kind of the Mara. Michu Mara, Abhisankhara Mara. Abhisankhara Mara is a karma. Karma is action. Your action, various kind of action, and bodily action, baba action, and mental action. So the action also, kind of the Mara. Abhisankhara Mara and Devaputta Mara. So Hariya means a mind. So for Mara's evil heart, Vikambedi. Vikambedi means shaking, quick. Shaking or quick. To make a shaking or quick his mind. Because the meaning is Mara don't like that kind of practice. So that meaning. That's why here in the translation, the adept that can place crosswise his feet to rest upon his thigh and sit with bad erect shall make full Mara's evil heart to quit. And then Seya Sukhan, we already discussed the one. Seya Sukhan, lying down happiness. Mida Sukhan, happiness of the the topper. Heidoa. Heidoa means removed. Arada video. Arada video means putting the effort. Arada video. Person who are putting the great effort. Arada video. And Nisija Birato. Nisija is a lying down. Birato means enjoy. Enjoying the lying down. No. Not enjoying the lying down. Sorry. Nisija is not enjoying the lying down. Bhikkhu. Bhikkhu is a man. Man who enjoy not lying down. Sabayanto Tapowana. Sobayando, sorry. Sobayando. Soba is a suba. Suba is a beautiful. Beautiful. Tapowana. Tapo is a practice. Wana is a it's kind of similar. Wana is the teaching of the Buddha. We call Wana. Practice. So many kind of practice in the Buddha teaching. So that's why Buddha teaching like a forest. Wana is a forest. The Buddha teaching is like a forest. Forest has many different kind of trees. Like this, Buddha teaching also has many different kind of practice. So that meaning, the similar, tapowana. So that's why here English translation. And now wallow no more in souping dry to plant. That meaning is Seya Sukhan, Mida Sukhan, Heidoa. No more. No more in souping dry to plant. And wallow in the lethargic time. Lethargic meaning is very the energy. And who sit for rest and find is good shine forth in the ascetic mood. The English translation is the Tapowana is ascetic rule. The Po is ascetic, the Wana is a wood. The direct translation like this, but not direct. It's not good translation because this is not direct translation. This is a the similar. Yeah, Wana is a kind of the teaching of the Buddha. So like a forest. Forest has a different kind of tree. Yeah, and also the Buddha teacher has a different kind of the practice. So this not directly translation. Ascetic move. Yeah, very difficult to translate. Yeah. So that's why I think they translate like this, ascetic move. Anyway, yeah, so the kind of person who follow the sitter's practice, so he's very, very beautiful, adorable with that kind of practice in the Buddha teaching. Yeah. So that meaning. Okay. And then we go to another stanza for the benefit. Niramisan piti sukhan. Yeah. Niramisan piti sukhan yasama samadhi kichati. So Niramisa is Amisa is a kind of the sensual pleasure. Yeah. So Niramisa is a no sensual pleasure. That meaning. Piti sukha. So piti sukha is a piti sukha, piti happiness. Piti is a joy. Sukha is a happiness. Yeah. Yasama samadhi kichati. Yeah. That's why piti, joy and happiness is very strongly supporting to the samadhi, concentration. Yeah. Yasama, therefore, samadhi kichati means samadhi is a concentration. Kichati means getting. Yeah. So samadhi, getting us the powers, concentration. Dasama, therefore, samanu yonjaya. Samanu yonjaya means san anu yonjaya. San means in good. San anu yonjaya. Anu means again and again. Yeah. Yonjaya means make effort. So samanu yonjaya means making effort again and again as the best. Very difficult to translate Pali. Samanu yonjaya. Yeah. Put in effort with again and again. Yeah. With the as a best. Tiro nisijikan watandi. Yeah. Tiro means the wise person. Tira. Tiro is a wise person. The wise person nisijikan means sister practice. Watandi means ship practice. Yeah. Ship practice. So there here English translation, the happiness and bliss, yeah, happiness and piti sukha. Happiness and bliss it bring, happiness and bliss has not to do with the worldly thing. Worldly thing means niramisa. Niramisa. So it's not to do with the worldly thing. That means a sense of pleasure. Yeah. No sense of pleasure. So, yasama. So much the sister both will befit the manner of the man of wit. The meaning is the person who are very higher intellectual person. should produce that kind of sister split practice. Yeah, like this. Okay, and then we go final conclusion. Ayan nisichikinge samadana vidana pabida beda nisansa vanana. Yeah. So this is a commentary, vanana, commentary on the undertaking, samadana. Vidana is a direction. Pabida is a grade. Beda is a bridge. Anisansa is a benefit. Yeah, in the case of sitter's practice. Yeah. So right now we finished the sitter's practice also. So right now we all kind of the ascetic practice. So ascetic practice, there are 13 kind of ascetic practice, isn't it? So right now we finish these 13 kind of practice, ascetic practice. So ascetic practice is, we call Dudinga because of make a shaking the mental defilement with this practice. Yeah, special practice to make a shaking of the mental defilement. Lobha, dosa, moha, etc., etc. So yeah, so that's why we before final finishing of the discussion, we have a little bit more explanation about the Dudinga. more, a little bit more. So here continue here today. Dudinga Pakainaka Katha, isn't it? Dudinga Pakainaka. Dudinga is a ascetic practice. Pakainaka is a various kind. Various kind. Katha is a exposition or explanation. That's why we translate Dudinga Pakainaka Katha is various explanation of ascetic practice. Okay. So we will start that kind of thing. Idani. Idani means right now. Idani. Idani Pali is right now. Kusala tika do chewa. Kusala tika do means kusala is a wholesome. Kusala tika is a 3 combination. Kusala, wholesome, akusala, unwholesome, and abhyagata. Abhyagata is the abhyagata is Abhidhamma we talking about kusala, akusala, and then the other 2 is the vipaka, residence, and kiriya. Yeah, kiriya is just functional. So these 2 things are we call abhyagata. Yeah. So the abhyagata means different from wholesome and unwholesome. So tika, kusala tika is a kusala, akusala, abhyagata. That means a 4 kind of explanation. Kusala, wholesome, akusala, unwholesome, and the other 2. So kusala tika do chewa also dudadina vibhagado. Yeah. Dudadina means the ascetic practice. Vibhagado means vibhaga is more detail. Vibhaga more detail, more explanation. Vibhaga. Vibhagado. Yeah. And samasa pyasa do. Samasa pyasa do means samasa is a brief. Brief. So vibhaga, opposite of vibhaga. Vibhaga is a long explanation. Samasa pyasa do means a short discussion. Short discussion. Vibhaga means a long discussion. Yeah, it's much more better, I think. Vibhaga is a long discussion. Samasa Bhyasato means a short discussion. Samasa Bhyasato Chapi Vinyatabo. Yeah. Vinyatabo Vinachyo. Vinachyo means yeah, Vinachya means kind of the make this is right, this is wrong, make determination, the kind of thing we call Vinachya. Vinachya. Vinachya do. Vinachya do, Vinyatabo should be known. Should be known. Vinyatabo. Yeah. So Imasa Ghataya. Imasa Ghataya means these, but this is what we call basis, stanza. Stanza. Imasa Ghataya means according to that stanza, Wasena Vanana Hodi. Vanana means a commentary. Commentary. Vanana is a commentary or explanation. Yeah, Vanana. Many usage, vanana here. So the meaning is now, idani, now. There is a commentary according to the stanza, imasa ghataya vasena vanana hodi. There is a commentary according to the stanza as to the profitable torrent. What profitable torrent meaning is a kusalatikato. Kusala is here profitable or wholesome. Wholesome, profitable, yeah. The kusala is many. The translation in the Pali is very rich vocabulary. So different meaning. One Pali word has a many different meaning. So here profitable torrent and tudengana vibhagado. Asserted. Asserted. Extinguish means a detailed discussion, long discussion, and then samasa bhyasa means to make a group and a short discussion. Yeah, and then the exposition should be known. Exposition means vinachyo. Yeah, vinyatabo means should be known. So we will discuss here a little bit more detail for about the asset practice Tutinga. Okay, okay. So tata, according to the in the herein, kusalatika dodi. Kusalatika do means a profitable trade, 3 kind. Kusala, profitable or wholesome. Akusala, unprofitable or unwholesome, and then the other. Yeah, 3. Sabbanewa. Sabbanewa hi. Sabbanewa means all. Sabba. Yeah. Dudingani. Sabbanewa hi dudingani. All assertive practice. Yeah. All assertive practice. Sikha Putujana Kina Sawana. So 3 persons. Sikha Putujana Kina Sawana. Sikha is already began the noble person, but not yet Arahant. We call the 3 persons, we call Sotabana, Sakadagami, and Nagami, we call Sikha. So they are not yet Arahant, isn't it? Sikha. Putujana is ordinary person, Putujana, and Kinaswa. Kina is a gone or beyond, gone. Asawa is Asawa is kind of Kamasawa, Bhawasawa, Ditasawa, Avijasawa. Yeah, kind of these manda defilements. So gone or manda defilement we call Kinasawa. So that means Arahant. So 3 persons, 3 group. Putujana is 1 group. Sikha is 3 noble persons. Sotapanna, Sakaragami, Nagami. And Khinasava is Arahant. Yeah, so 3. So Vasena, according to these 3 persons, 3 group, Vasena, Siya, Kusalani. Siya means some person. Kusalani means some person in Kusala. Yeah. Because, you know, the Sikha, the Sikha is the Sotapanna, Sakaragami, and Nagami. When they practice Dudinga, ascetic practice, with the mind is wholesome mind, isn't it? Because they are not yet Arahant, so their mind is not Kiriya Chitta. Not Kiriya Chitta. We already learned Abhidhamma. Yeah, after attain the Arahant, their mind never ever, whatever they did, the wholesome thing, they with their mind is with the functional mind, yeah, Kiriya Chitta. But the other person, no. Other person, all the time they doing good thing with their mind is wholesome mind, Kusala Chitta. Yeah, here. So Siya Kusalani, that meaning. Siya means some person means Sikha and Putujana. When they practice, when they follow the ascetic practice with their mind is wholesome, Kusala Chitta. Siya Kusalani, that meaning. Siya means some person means Sikha and Putujana. Not Khinasava, isn't it? Not Khinasava, okay? Siya Abhyagatani. Siya Abhyagatani. Siya means some person. Abhyagatani means Kiriya Chitta. So that meaning is that one is only for Arahant, Khinasava. So Khinasava person, when they follow the ascetic practice with their mind is Abhyagata, Kiriya Chitta. Abhyagata means functional mind. Yeah, Kiriya Chitta. That means Siya Abhyagatani. Huh? And then Nati Dudinga Akusalanti. Yeah. So Dudinga, the ascetic practice is not unwholesome. Not unwholesome. Because this is wholesome. Not unwholesome. Yeah. Nati Dudinga Akusalanti. So we should understand that way, in that way. So all kind of ascetic practice is not unwholesome, not akusala. Maybe sometime kusala, maybe sometime abhyagata. So this is we call the 3 things. Kusala, akusala, abhyagata is what we call kusalatika. Yeah. So that's why herein, as an English translation, as to the profitable torage, all the ascetic practice, that is to say, those are the trainer means Sikha. Sikha. Trainer means Sikha. Directly meaning they need training because not begun yet the Arahant. So they still need the training. So that means they are trainer. So those are the trainer, the Sikha, and ordinary person, Putujana, and the Khinasava, man whose Kanga, Kanga is Khina Asava. Destroy, have been destroyed is Khina, Khinasava. Yeah, the Arahant. That means Arahant. So maybe either profitable for the trainer and ordinary person, and maybe indeterminate. Indeterminate is Abhyagata. But the translation indeterminate is not directly, but the meaning, the directly meaning what they want to explain is for Arahant, their mind is all the time functional mind, not kusala chitta. That meaning, yeah. Nati Dudingan Agusalandi means no assertive predicate is unprofitable or unwholesome. Yeah, we should understand in that way. Okay, Kusalatika that way. And we go to next one. Yopana Wadia. Yeah. So here, kind of the, kind of the, some person make a, they don't like, maybe assertive practice who, the person who practice assertive practice, maybe unwholesome, they think like this. So that kind of different view to show different view here, the Pali starting like this. Yopa na wadia. Yo means the person, any kind of person. Wadia means they were saying like this. Pape cho icha pakato ariniko hoti. That's kind of saying. They say like this. Pape cho means Papa is not good. Papa is unwholesome. Unwholesome. Papa akusala saying. So you Sabha Papa Sa Akarana, you hear that stanza. Sabha Papa Sa Akarana, Kusala Supa Sambara, Sachita Briyo Tapana, Itam Buddhana Sasana. So all Buddhas saying like this. Sabha Papa Sa, Sabha is all. Papa Sa is unwholesome. Akarana means not doing. Yeah. So like this. Here Papa means unwholesome. Pape cho means icha means wanting unwholesome. So that means, the some person practice assertive practice, but their mind in the wrong way. Maybe they want to become popular. Because that person follow the assertive practice, special practice, become popular, and become proud. I practice that kind of thing like this. So Pape cho means that meaning, humanity meaning. Pape cho, echa pekato. Echa means kind of the evil witch or the prey to witch. Ichapakado means and they want the other person interesting, because they want to attract it with this practice, that kind of thing. Ichapakado, yeah. So ariniko means the person who live in the forest. Yeah. So everybody who live in the forest, they complain. They complain like this. Everybody who live in the forest is not good mind. Maybe somebody, they'll stay in the forest because they want to become popular and they want to become proud. I can do like this, something like that. So kind of unwholesome things might happen. So they complain like this. So that's why they want to say, that's the assertive practice maybe akusala sometimes. They say like this. Yeah. So adi vachanato. That's kind of saying. Akusalambi dudingandi. Yeah. Dudingan assertive practice is akusala. They complain like this. They don't accept Dudinga is a wholesome and the Dudinga is good but they don't accept all person not like this. They say like this, so whatever. So that person you need to answer. The right one. You need to answer. Na mayan. Na mayan. Mayan means our. We. Aku chala chitina arinye na wasati. Arinye means in the forest. Na wasati means not stay. Akusala chitina means with the unwholesome mind. With the unwholesome mind. We didn't say in the forest, akusala with the unwholesome mind, not stay. We didn't say like that. Wadami. Na wadami. Na wadami. Na and wadami combined together. Na wadami. Like this. Na wadami means wadami means a reply. Na wadami means not saying like this. We didn't say like that. All person who live in the forest, agosala chitta, not staying. We didn't say like this. Yeah. So what we say, yes, sir, he, arinye niwaso. So the person who live in the forest, arinye niwaso, who live in the forest, so arinyiko. That person is the forest dweller. We call forest dweller, isn't it? So that person, so cha, babechowa, maybe mine is not good. Maybe he want to become popular, or he want to become, he have a great conceit. Like this, maybe. Paweya. Apechadoa. Apechoa. Apechoa means pureness. One pureness. Pureness which is apechat. Apecho. Apecho means not wanting these things popular, to become popular, or to become the very deportable or something like this. Yeah. So abhichado means wanting pureness, just only wanting pureness, little. So maybe happen like this. Maybe unwholesome mind, maybe good mind, maybe unwholesome mind. Yeah, it's possible. We didn't say all person living in the forest is with good mind. It's not. We didn't say like this. Maybe some person who live in the forest, some person with good mind, some person with not good mind, because they become popular or something like this. Yeah. So there's explanation like this. So, but if someone should say, there's also an unprofitable and wholesome ascetic practice because of the was one of the evil which a prey to witches began a forest dweller, etc., etc. So he should be told. He should be told means it should be replied to him. We have not said that he does not live in the forest with unprofitable consciousness. That means unprofitable consciousness means unwholesome consciousness. Akusala chitta. Whoever has his dwelling in the forest is a forest dweller. We say, very simple. Whether good mind or bad mind, whatever, live in the forest, we call that person forest dweller, isn't it? So he may be one of the evil witches, or he may be one of the true witches. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It may happen. Yeah. So we complain like this, that person. Okay. And then continuously explanation. Imani pana dena dena samadhanena. So these ascetic practice, we already discussed in the previous lectures, previous the session. Duda kilesata. Duda meaning is shaking. Kilesata meaning is kilesa is mental defilements, isn't it? So shaking of the mental defilements. Samadhanena, shaken mental defilement. So dudasa bhikkhu no dudingani, we say. Dudasa means dudasa bhikkhu no means a bhikkhu monk who follow the ascetic practice. We call dudingani. And then kilesa dunana towa. Kilesa dunana to dunana means also kind of the shake. Dunana. Dunana to shake. Dudandi. Lada ohara. Yeah. Lada means getting. Ohara means vocabulary. Ohara. Vocabulary. Yeah. Ohara is a vocabulary. Vocabulary. So, jnana. Jnana means wisdom. Jnana. Inga mede sandi. Inga mede sandi. So the meaning is a jnana, wisdom. Who practice the ascetic practice? Yeah. So that's why we call dudingani. Inga mede sandi dudingani. So dudinga is because of the wisdom who destroying and shaking off the mental defilement. Yeah. And atawa. Atawa means another explanation. Dudani cha dani pati pekha nitu nana to. Patipakha means opposite. Patipakha. Opposite. Patipakha. Nedu nanato. Nedu nananto. Nedu nananto meaning is the shaking of the mental defilement. Yeah. So ingani. Ingani cha. Ingani is a feathers. Feathers. Ingani. Inganicha patipatiya tipi. Patipatiya is a practice. Yeah. So inganicha patipatiya pi. So ingani is a feather. Feather is no other thing. Feather is a practice. Dudingani di odan. Yeah. So we say odan is a saying. Dudingani we say dudinga. So this is an explanation about Pali grammar about the Duttinga. So here English translation, but it was said about already we have, and they are practice, we call Inga, practice, Inga, fetters or practice, Inga, of the Bhikkhu, who is asserted, Dutta, because he is shaken of the defilement by the undertaking one or other of the them, the asserted practice. So that meaning. Or another one, the knowledge or wisdom that has got the name asserted, Dutta in Pali. Because it's shaken off. It's shake off the Dunana. It's shake off the defilement. Dunana is a practice. The shake off the defilement is a practice. We call in Pali Inga, belonging to these practice. So that's why they are asserted practice. We call Duttinga. Yeah. And or alternately, they are asserted Dutta in Pali because they shake off Nedunana in Pali, opposition. Opposition means loba, greed, dosa, anger, and moha, delusion. Yeah, to shake it off these opposition. Yeah, so that's why they are practice. Inga, we call they are the way patipati. Yeah, Inga or prepati. Yeah, so that's why we call Duttinga. So these are explanation according to the Pali grammatical way, like this. Maybe I think a little bit difficult for you because this more emphasize on the Pali grammatical explanation about the Duttinga. Yeah. Okay. So Nacha Akusalena Kochi Duto Nama Hoti. That's why. That's why Kochi Duto Nama Hoti means Kochi means any other thing. We didn't say Duto, Dutta. Duto Nama means the name of the Dutta. Akusala is, we can say like this. Because Yasa Yasetani Ingani, Yasa Etani Ingani. Yasa means who practice asserted. Tani Ingani means the practice, these practice. 13 kind of the asserted practice. Bhawayan. Yeah. Bhawayan means, make a practice. So, Nacha Akusalan Kenchi Dutani. Not Akusala. Any kind of the asserted practice, not Akusala. Yesan tan inganti katoa. Yesan means the person, many person who practice the Duttinga niti Ocheya. Yeah. So that person we call Duttingani. Ocheya means should be said. Nabi Agusala. No Agusala. Nabi Agusala means no Agusala. Chiwara loloba dini chiwa. Chiwara is a rope. Loloba is extra greedy. Yeah, extra greedy. So lolobani dini etc. Nedu nanadi. So they shake off or removed. Remove the extra greedy in the role, etc., etc. Patibadiya meaning is a practice. Ingan means feathers. Hodi. These are practice is the feathers of that. Dasama, therefore, Suvodamidam. Sodamidam, Sodam idam. Idam here. Sodam means well talking. Talking properly. That meaning. Nati akusalan dudingandi. Yeah. Dudingan, a certain practice, never ever akusala. That meaning. Nati akusala. Isn't it? Yeah. So we say, probably saying like this. Dudingan, a certain practice is not unwholesome. Yeah. So here English translation, now no one call asserted on the account of what is unprofitable, could have these as his practice, nor does what is unprofitable shake off anything, so that those things to which it belongs as a practice could be called asserted practice. And what is unprofitable is not both shake off cupidity for rope. Cupidity for rope means extra greedy condition for rope, etc. And began the practice way. So consequently, it's rightly saying no assertive practice is unprofitable, unwholesome, not unwholesome. That meaning. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next, another explanation. Ye sambi. Ye sam means this person. The person means the opposite view. Who has the opposite view? So yesa means who has the opposite view. Kusalatika winimotan. So kusalatika winimotan means free from kusala. Trait. We call dudinga. They say like this. Desan atado. Desan atado meaning is for their view. Dudinga mewa nati. For their view, dudinga is known. No assertive practice. There is a no assertive practice. They say like this. Because, they think dudinga is just name. That person, the opposite view person, they think, oh, dudinga is just name. So name is name, not the kusala or akusala or the other, no. They think like this, yeah. So asanda kasa, asanda means not not reality. Asanda, yeah. Kasa dunanato dudingani nama boisati. So not reality, just conventional truth. Why we say dudinga? Yeah. They complain like this, yeah. So dudinge dudagune samadaya what the deity. Dudagune means guna is the quality, the quality of the assertive practice, samadhaya meaning is undertaken. So undertake the assertive quality. Uttadi is a proceed. Vachana virodopi. Vachana means saying, talking. Virodo. Viroda meaning, Virodi means kind of the opposite view. Yeah, Virodi. Yeah. To contradict. In English translation, contradict. Contradict. So, Nesan apichati. Nesan means that person view is like this. So, Tasama, therefore, tan na kaheta bandi. So that kind of view also should not take, should not accept. That kind of view should not accept. Ayan tawa kusalatita tikato wanana. So that's why we already explanation kusalatika, the profitable torrent. We already discussed that the sikha. The trainer person, they practice with the kusala mind, the wholesome mind, and putujana, ordinary person, also with the wholesome mind, and arahant with the functional mind. Yeah. So that is we already discussed. Okay, so those who hold that kind of opposite view that an assertive practice is outside the profitable torrent, has no assertive practice as a regard meaning. So they think this is a just conventional true panyati. Owing to this shaking of what is not exist, so no reality, could be called an assertive practice. They put a question. So, and also, there are words proceed to undertake the assertive quality, and it's follow that those words are contradictory. So there should be not asserted. It's not true. So this is the commentary on the profitable thread already we put. Okay, and then we go to another explanation here. Dudadina vibhaga dodi. Yeah, Dudadina vibhaga do meaning dudato viritavo. Dudo, sorry, dudo viritavo. Dudadina virita. Vibhaga dodi dudo viritavo. Dudo viritavo. Dudo viritavo means dudo meaning is dudo means the person who practiced the ascetic practice. Yeah. Duda wado. Viritavo. Viritavo means it should be understood. Viritavo should be understood. Yeah. So tutor means the person who follow the ascetic practice we call tutor. Should be understood like this. And tuta wado. Wado means a teaching or talking. Wado. So tuta wado. Viritavo. Tuta waro means the preacher who explain about the ascetic practice. So that person we call tuta waro. Viritavo should be understood. And then tuta dhamma viritava. Tuta dhamma is tuta is a ascetic practice. Dhamma is the things, the stage, ascetic stage should be understood. Then, tudengani Veritavani. Dudingani also should be understood. So here Vibhagado law explanation means Tudo, Tudawado, Tudadhama, Dudingani. So 4 explanation. Here we will make it. Okay. So Kasa Dudinga Sewana Sapayati Veritava. Kasa means who? Dudinga wa Dudinga Sewana. Sewana is who follow the ascetic practice. Sapaya means suitable. So Dudinga is many 13 kind of Dudinga. 13 kind of ascetic practice. So which one is suitable for what kind of person? Because the person has a different temperament. We call charita in Pali, charita. Different temperament. So what kind of person who has a temperament should practice that kind of ascetic? So we should understand like this. So that's why here. As to ascetics and so on to distinguish, the following things should be understood. That is, say, the ascetic, a preacher of the asceticism, ascetic stages, ascetic practice, and for whom cultivation of the ascetic practice is suitable. So five kind of things we will explain here. Vibhagado means a detailed explanation. Tudo, Tudawaro, Tudadama, Tudingani, and Tudinga Wasana Sapaya. Kasa Tudinga Wasana Sapaya. So we will discuss in detail, more detail here. Okay? So Tatha. Tatha means hearing. Dutoti. Dutoti means Duto meaning, the meaning of Duto. Dutta Kilesowa Pokalo Kilesa Dunanowa Damo. So asserted meaning is Dutta Kilesowa, meaning is Pogalo. Pogalo is a person. Pogalo here, Pali Pogalo meaning is a person. So we didn't make classify. So all generally saying Pogalo means all person. Pogala means person, any kind of person. Pogalo. So Dutta Kilesa means shake off the mental defilements. So whose defilement are shaken off, so that we call Duto. That person we call Duto. Or Kilesa Dunanato Dhammo. Dunano Dhammo. Dhammo is Dhammo is a kind of the state. So the state that is shaken off the Kilesa Dunanato means shaken off the defilement. So that meaning is one person, one meaning is a person who shake off the defilement, and another one is Duto meaning is not person. Duto meaning is a kind of the Dharma, natural thing. Make a shaking off the defilements. So Duto means a two kind of meaning. Duto meaning is one is a person who make shaking off the defilement, and Duto another meaning is natural things, Dharma, which make shaking off the defilements. Yeah, the meaning. Okay, and Dutta Wadoti. Dudawaro. Dudawaro means same about the ascetic practice. Huh? So Itapana. So Dudawaro is Itapana in there. Ati Dudo na Dudawaro. The person, one person, that person, he only practice, but never seen, never discussion about how to practice. Just he practice. That person. Ati means there's exist. Do practice. Not Dudawaro, no say. That person, one person. And another person, Ati, there exists another person, not Dudo, no practice. No practice. But Dudawaro, he discussed about the ascetic practice. Yeah, but he didn't practice. And then another person, Ati, there exists another person, Newa Dudo. Na Dudawaro. Neither practice and neither explanation. Neither no. Yeah. Don't do nothing, everything. And then the other person, Ati, there's another person, Dudo Chiwa, Dudawaro Cha. So that person, he also as well as practice and explanation. Yeah. So that kind of person. So asserted, that's why here English translation, asserted means either a person whose defilement are shaken off or a natural stage that's until shaken off the defilements. So Dharma and person. Okay. So we call here asserted to do. And the preacher of the asceticism, Dudawaro, a preacher of the asceticism. Dudawaro means one is an ascetic, but not a preacher of the asceticism. Another one is not ascetic, but preacher of the asceticism. Another person is neither ascetic nor a preacher of the asceticism. And the last one, another one is both ascetic and a preacher of the asceticism. So there are 4 persons, isn't it? So we hear more explanation detail about these 4 persons. Tata. Here in Yo. Yo means a person. Dudingena with the ascetic practice. Atano means himself. Kilese. Duni. Kilese means defilement. Duni means shaken out. Yeah. Himself. And Pran, the other person, Pana. But the Pana means bad. Pran means the other person. Dudingena now what already. Dudingena means with the ascetic practice, not the teaching. Is not teaching or not instruction or not explanation. Okay, so like this, Nanusasati. Nanusasati means not instruction. Bhakula Theroia. So like Bhakula Thera, you know Bhakula. Bhakula is very popular arahant at the Buddha time. He has a special qualification. His lifespan is the longest lifespan. 160 years he lived. He died 160 years old. Yeah, he's the longest the person at the Buddha time. Yeah, the Ananda and the Kassapa Ananda Kassapa, their lifespan is only 120 years. But Bakula's 160 years. Yeah. And then he has special quality. He has no disease. Like, sneezing, never. Never ever. During 160 years, never ever, sneezing or the other kind of disease. He's a very healthy, perfect healthy person. So that person we call Bakula. Bakula, yeah. So Bakula Thero, yeah. Bakula Thero, yeah, means he practiced, ascetic practice, but he never stressed to the other about that. Only himself. Yeah. And then another person, a young, Dudo na Dudawaro. A young means that not another person, this person, a young, this person, yeah. And Yataha. Yataha means Yataaha, aha, Yataaha. And the Yadida Ayasama Pakulo Tudo na Tudowadi. Yeah, we say like in Pali. Yataha means we show the Pali work from the Buddha works. Yeah. Okay. And Yopana, yeah, Yopana is another person. Yopana na do dingena at no. Himself never practice. But Kilese and Dunini, Kiwala, Inye, Dudingena already. Yeah. He never practiced, but he teach the other. He instruct the other person with the ascetic practice. So that person, yeah. Already Anusasati, same. Already means instruction. Anusasati means explanation. Yeah. Upananda Theroya, or like Upananda Thera. At the Buddha time, yeah, Upananda is yeah, he never practiced Tutinga. Ascetic practice, but he give the instruction to the other. So, again, that kind of person we call na dudo dudawado in Pali. Okay, so that's why here, English translation here, in one who has shaken off his defilement with an ascetic practice, but does not advise or instruct another person in the ascetic practice, like Eda Bakula. So Bakula is an ascetic, but not a preacher of the asceticism. According to, as it is a Pali, yeah, the Yidan now, and the Venerable Bakula was ascetic, but not a preacher of the asceticism. Okay, and continue another person, Yataha. Yeah, Yataha also showing the proof from the Pali, direct talking Pali word from the Buddha. Yatayida Ayasama Upanando Sachaputo Na Dudo Dudawaroti. Yeah. So that this is the Buddha saying like this. Yatayida means he is not Upanando Kulaputo Sachaputo is kind of the the Sachaputo means Buddha means the sun. Satya means the clan of the Buddha. So anyways, this is a proof from the Buddha word. Okay, and your means the person Ubaya Vipano. Ubaya Vipano Laluda Yuya. Yeah. Ubaya Vipano means the person no practice, no instruction. Ubaya Vipano means Ubaya means a bow. Ubaya means a bow. Yeah, Ubaya, Ubaya Dwe. So it's two, we say. So Ubaya means a bow, two. Two means no practice, no instruction. Vipano means a no. Yeah. So Laludai we are so like a Laludai. Laludai is the name of the Bhikkhu monk at the Buddha time. So his name is Laludai, but he never practiced ascetic and no instruction to the other. So that kind of person, Newa Dudo, na Dudawaro, we say like this in Pali. So Yataha, the improved in Buddha what? Yadidan, Ayasama, Laludai, Newa Dudo, na Dudawaro di. Yeah, like this. And then another one, another person, Pana, Ubaya Sambano. Ubaya is a two, Sambana is heaven. Heaven two. Heaven two means practice, ascetic practice, practice and give instruction. Oh. Yeah. So Dhamma Senapati Viya. So Dhamma is a Dhamma. Senapati means a kind of the general. The general or the Dhamma. So general of the Dhamma is a Sariputta. We say sometimes Sariputta no mention his name. Just we say Dhamma Senapati. Yeah. So Sariputta. Sariputta is a Dhamma Senapati. So Dhamma is a Dhamma, Senapati is a general. General. So in the army, general is the highest level, isn't it? General is the highest level, like this. In the Dhamma, so without the Buddha, the Sariputta is like a general. General is like a highest rank in the army, isn't it? The general is higher rank in the army. Yeah. So Senapati is in Pali is a general in the army. So not the army that here army is a Dhamma army. So again, that kind of person, Dudo Chewa, Dudawa Roja. Yeah. Yataha. What is the proof? Yadidan Ayasama Sariputto. Here mentioned Buddha directly. Sariputto, Dudo Chewa, Dudawa Rojadi. Yeah. So Sariputta, so he himself practiced and then he gave the instruction to the other. Yeah. Okay. Wow. We're not finished yet. I think finished yet. We a little bit more, huh? I would like to finish today. Okay, we have an hour. We take. So English translation: one who has not shaken off his own defilement, but only give advice and instruction. Another person in an ascetic practice. So like Elder Upananda. So Upananda is not ascetic, but he is a preacher of the asceticism. So according to me, as it is said, now the Venerable Upananda, son of the Sakyam, was not ascetic, but preacher of the asceticism. And the one who has faith in both. Who has faith in both? Like Laludai. Laludai is neither ascetic nor a preacher of the asceticism. So according as it is said, now the Venerable Laludai was neither ascetic nor as a preacher of the asceticism. Yeah, we say like this. And then another one, who has a succeed in both. Succeed in both means both ascetics and give instruction. So, like a general of the Dhamma, Sariputta, is both ascetic and a preacher of the asceticism. So accordingly, as it is said, now the Venerable Sariputta was ascetic and a preacher of the asceticism. So the Buddha one. Okay, so we go to the next one. The next one is a Duddha Dhamma. What is a Duddha Dhamma? So the Duddha Dhamma Viridabhati, we already say, Duddha Dhamma Viridabhati. Duddha Dhamma should be known. So what is the Duddha Dhamma? Abhichada. Abhichada means the pureness of witches. So that means which a little. And Santotita. Santotita is a content. Content, whatever we have, yeah, is good. Whatever we have, we certify is very good. Yeah. So this is we call Pali Santotita. Whatever we get, whatever we have, yeah. And Sanlikata. So Sanlikata is, I think, difficult to translate in English. Sanlikata means Sanlikata is a kind of the defilements. There's the little, make a little power defilement. We call Sanlikata. Yeah, Sanlikata is very difficult to translate. Yeah, and here translated effacement, but I don't know. Effacement is not the right meaning of the Sanlikata. So they translate like the effacement. Yeah. Effacement is kind of the quiet. So Sanlikata is the defilement, the power defilement is not great. Little. So try to make to reduce the power defilement, we call Sanlikata. And then Pavivekata. Yeah, Pavivekata is a seclusion. Seclusion. Pavivekata is a seclusion. Paviveka. And Idamati Dadi. Idamati Dadi means that these Abhichada, Santotita, Sanlikata, Pavivekata, so four. Four meaning. Ime Dudinga Chedanaya. Ime Dudinga Chedanaya means a person who follow the ascetic practice with the volition, Chedana. Chedana is the leader of the action, isn't it? So volition or motivation is the leader of the ascetic practice. So that's why here, Dudinga Chedanaya. Dudinga Chedanaya means kind of the motivation to practice Pariwaraka. Pariwaraka. Pariwaraka means Pariwaraka is kind of the Pariwaraka is kind of the supporting thing. Yeah. Pariwaraka. Panchadhamma. Panchadhamma is 5 kind. Yeah. 5 kind. Panchadhamma is a 5 kind of the Dhamma. Apaichata Yewa Nisayati Adi Vachana To Duda Dhamma Nama. So Duda Dhamma means these 5 things. Abhichada, Sandotita, Sanlikada, Pauvikada, Idamatita. Idamatita. Idamatita means they wanting these qualities, special quality. So Tatha Abhichada Cha, Santotita Cha. So among of these 5 Dhamma, Pancha Dhamma, 5 Dhamma, Abhichada and Santotita. Abhichada, wanting to, and Santotita, contentment, we call alovo, non-greed, isn't it? Non-greed. According to the Bidama, non-greed. Yeah. And Sanlikata Cha, Pavivikata, Dvisu Dhammesu. These 2 Dhamma, Sanlikata and Pavivikata, Anupatanti Alobicha Amohicha. So 2 kind of Dhamma. Aloba, non-greed, and Amoha, non-delusion. Yeah. And Idamatita. Idamatita is a jnana mewa. Idamatita is a wisdom. This is specific quality as a wisdom. Yeah. So at certain stage, the 5 stages that go with evolution, the Chidana of an ascetic practice, that is to say, pureness of the witches, abhichada, contentment, santotita, effacement, sanlikata, seclusion, pavivikata, and that specific quality, idamatita, are called ascetic dhamma, ascetic practice stages. Because of these, what? Depending on the pureness of the witches, and etc., etc. So here, pureness and witches and contentment are symbol of the non-greed. And effacement and seclusion belong to the 2 Dhamma, 2 stages, non-greed and non-delusion. And then idamatita, that special quality is a knowledge, wisdom, jnana mewa. Yeah, wisdom. Without wisdom, don't value, don't understand the value, isn't it? Understand the value of the abhichada, pureness, and witches, and santotita, say contentment. So that's why the last one, idamatita, special quality. To get special quality, these special qualities we call knowledge or wisdom. Yeah. Okay. So we go to the next one. Tatacha. Alobhena. Non-greed with the non-greed. Patika power to suit. Loban. Patipaka means opposite. Patipaka means opposite. Pawutan, pawutusu. Pawutusu meaning is yeah, kind of the pawutusu. Pawutusu. Patipaka. Patipaka, no, Pawutu. Patipaka Wutusu, I think. Patipaka, yeah. Patipakha Pavotusu. So this is wrong word, I think. Wrong Pali word. Patipakha Pavotusu. Yeah. So Patipakha is opposite. Vutusu. Patipakha Vutusu. Patipakha Vutusu. Vutusu is kind of the you know, the who are only the practice kind of the things who are only using the rope from the garbage pile, not offering by lay people rope. So that things is kind of the loba, opposite of the loba, isn't it? So that meaning. Yeah, that meaning. And then Pata Chiwara Pendikinga, so going all the time going to Armstrong, not invited, not accept inviting from the lay people. So that means that wanting inviting by the lay people is kind of the attachment, greed. So that's the meaning. Eh? But Deepaka, the opposite of the kind of the law, opposite. But Deepaka Vutusu Loban. Yeah, Loban is a greed. Yeah. And Amohina is with the and then the Amoha is wisdom. Te Suiwa Adinawa Patechadakam. Adinawa is a fort. Fort. Adinawa is a fort. Patechadakam means hidden the fort. Moha. Adinawa Patechadakam Moha. So Moha is the quality to cover the something, not showing, hidden something, isn't it? So that kind of things, the Amoha is remove the kind of thing, dunadi. Yeah, dunadi means removed, shaken off. Yeah. So that meaning. Alovena cha anonyatana Patisevana Mukhena Pavotan Kama Sukha Nuyoga. Kama Sukha Nuyoga. Kama Sukha Nuyoga. Yeah. Kama Sukha Nuyoga is Kama Sukha is a sense of pleasure. So, the Alobina is with the non-greed. So remove the sense of pleasure, the meaning. And then Amohina with the wisdom, Tudingesu, Atisanleka Mukhena Pavotan Atta Kilamata Nuyogan. Yeah. Sacrifice. Yeah, sub-modification. And the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, yeah. Kamasuka Nuyoga and Attakilamata Nuyoga. Yeah. So that one. Yeah. So the Amohina, with the wisdom, set modification removed. Yeah, tutani. Yeah. So Dasama, therefore, imedama, these natural things, duta dhammati, vedava. That's why we should know these are duta dhamma. So here, by means of the non-greed, a man shake off the greed for the things that are provided. By means of the non-delusion, he shake off the delusion, the hate, the danger in those same things. And by means of non-greed, he should shake off indulgence in pleasure. Yeah. Indulgence in pleasure is a Kama Sukha Dukkha Yoga due to the sense desire that occur under the heading of the using what is allowed. And by means of the non-delusion, amoha, he shake off the indulgence in self-mortification, Attakilamatan Yoga, that occur under the heading of the excessive effacement in the ascetic practice. Yeah. So that means, the extremism. Huh? Yeah. So that is why these stages should be understood as ascetic stages. Okay. And then we go to the next one. Dudingani Veditavaniti. So another one, Dudingani Veditavani. Dudinga is a terasa, Dudingani. 13 kind. 13 kind of the ascetic practice. Terasa is 13. Terasa. Yeah. So Veditavani. So which one? Pansukuli Kingang. Yeah. Pansukuli Kingang. The refuse red wearer practice, and then Techivuri Kingang, triple road wearer practice, and Pata Benti Kingang, Ansfu eater practice, and Eka Chari Kingang, house to house seeker practice, and Ekasani Sengang, one session of practice, and Pata Benti Kingang, bow food eater practice, and another one is a later food refuse practice, forest dweller practice, tree root dweller practice. We discussed open air dweller practice, channel ground dweller practice, any bed user practice, sitter practice. So altogether 13 kind. Yeah. So Tani Atato Lakana Dinicha Utaniwa. We already discussed this one. Yeah, we already described this one, the meaning, the characteristic, benefit, and whatever. We already discussed in detail. Okay, so no need here to explain. So we go to the next one. Kasa Dudinga Wasena Sapaya. This is very important. Yeah. Who is suitable to practice what kind of ascetic practice? So Raga Charitasa Chiwa. Raga Charitasa meaning Charita is a temperament, Raga is a greed. Greedy temperament. The person who has a greedy temperament and Moha Charita Sacha. Moha Charita Sa, Moha is a delusion, delusion temperament. Delusion temperament. Kasama, why? So Dudinga Sevanahi Dukha Patibada Chewa Sanlika Vihara Docha. The meaning is because of the practice, ascetic practice, both difficult progress and then abiding effacement. So that's why. So Dukha Patibadancha Nesaya Rago Upasamadi. Yeah. So Dukha Patibada means practice difficult progress. So difficult progress means a practice with the difficulty. Yeah, many difficulty. So this is a raga greed more removed. More subside. more reduced. And then Sanlekan Nisaya, yeah. So Sanlekan Nisaya Apamatasa Moho Pahiyati, yeah. Apamatasa meaning is the mindfulness. So mindfulness and effacement is suitable to remove moha, delusion. So that's why the ascetic practice is suitable to practice for greedy temperament and for the diluted temperament for 2 persons. Why? Because they practice both difficult progress and abiding effacement. So the greed subsides with the difficult progress, while the delusion is got rid of, removed in those diligent by the effacement. That's why. And Modite with the name of the ascetic practice, Arinyaki Kinga, Rokha Muli Kinga, Pati Sivanawa Ita. Two kind of ascetic practice. Arinyaki Kinga is a forest dweller practice. Rokha Mula Kinga is a tree and the dweller practice, isn't it? So these two are suitable. Dosa charita sapaya. The person who has an anger temperament. The person who has an anger temperament, they need to practice two kind of the ascetic practice, forest dweller practice, and then tree root dweller practice, isn't it? Why? So Tatha Haisa Asangatiya Manasa Viharato. Asangatiya meaning is no conflict with the other. Because forest dweller, only one person live in the forest. And Rokamula also. Tree root dweller practice also only one person. So not conflict with the other person. So there's no need to be angry with the other, isn't it? So that's why. Doso be anger, doso be upa samadhi. Yeah. Upa samadhi means the subside, and no more anger. So ayan dudan dudadina vibhaga dowanana. So this is a commentary to understand in detail. Okay. So we go to the more money, I think. Oh my. Samma sabhyasa do. In the short discussion, imani pana dudingani samasato tini sisingani. Tini meaning 3. Sisingani means the sisa ingani. Sisa is head of the feathers, head of the practice. 3. And pancha asambhina inganiti. Asambhina means individual. Asambhina. Asambhina is individual practice. Asambhina kingani. Ingani means individual practice 5. Individual practice. 3 is a sisa. Sisa ingani. Sisa meaning is a principle. Sisa's head meaning is a principle. Yeah. Principal practice and individual practice. So principal practice is 3 and individual practice is 5. Okay. So explain. Tatha, among them, sabadana charikinga. Sabranachari Kingam means house to house Sika practice. And Ekasani Kingam. Ekasani Kingam means one session of practice. We already learned. Huh? And Abokasi Kingam. Abokasi Kingam means open air. Yeah, open air dweller practice. So three practice. Three practice, house to house Sika practice, and one sessional practice, and open air dweller practice. These three practice are we call principal practice. Principal means the sisingani. Yeah, sisingani. Imani, tini, sisingani. So principal practice is these three. And sa padana sari kinganhi rokhando veda bada kingambi rakasati. So for one who keep the house to house Sika practice, will keep the Anfu and Ida practice, and the Bofu Ida practice, and later Fu refuser practice. So Ekasani Kingi, Rakhato, Patapedi Kinga, Kalupecha, Pati Kinga, Pi Surakhani Pi, Poisati. So the meaning is for who keep the house to house Kika practice will keep the Anfu Ida practice, or Bofu Ida practice, or later Fu Ida practice will keep. But only one who keep the one session of practice. The meaning. So Sabrana is house to house Kika practice. So Penda Badika, Anfu Ida practice. So easy to practice. These are connect. Because how to house Anfu Ida practice is very similar. And then, Vofu Ida practice and then later Fu refuser practice easy to, for one session of practice, isn't it? It's related with the Eden. These are. Yeah. So that's why I mentioned here, like this. Okay, and we go to the next one. Next one is Abo Kasi Kinga Rakhandasa. Yeah, who practice open air dweller practice? K Ati Rokamuli Kinga Yata Sandadi Kingesu Rakita. Yeah. So if you practice open air, easy to practice the tree root dweller practice, and any bed user practice. Yes, Yatha Sanati, isn't it? Any bed user practice. It's easy to practice because Abhokagi Kinga is more difficult. The open air dweller practice is more difficult, isn't it? That's why. And then Iti imani tini sisingani. Yeah. Arini kinga, Pansukuli kinga, Techivuri kinga, Niziji kinga, Sosani kinga, Imani pancha asambinan kingani chadi atewa hondi. So that meaning, the English translation, what need has one who keep the open air dweller practice? It's easy to keep the tree root dweller practice or any bed user practice. So there are three principal practice. And then together with the 5 individual practice, let's say the forest dweller practice, the refuse rat wearer practice, trouble wearer practice, and sitter practice. and then a China ground dwell practice. So these 5 practice are individual, not for every person, not for everyone. The 5 meaning is a forest dweller practice, not for everyone. And refuge dweller practice, trouble road dweller practice, sitter practice, and China ground. So these 5 are individual, meaning is some person practice, some person not practice. But 3, the Sisangani 3 practice for everyone can do that. So altogether 8. Atewa Hondi, altogether 8. Okay. And then we go to this one. We have a lot of it's okay. Puna Dwe Chiwara Pati Sanyotani. Again, they come into Chiwara Pati Sanyotani. Chiwara means row. Pati Sanyota is suitable. So 2 is suitable. Connect with the road. So, yeah, so we are combining. Samasa means combined together. So Chiwara Pati Sanyota is connect with the road is a kind of the rare refuse, rare road refuse practice, Techivurika, trouble road dweller practice, yeah, that kind. And Pancha Pinda Badi Bada Pati Sanyotani. Pancha means 5. 5 practice is connect with the answered. Yeah, you can count. Yeah, you can count. No, I think not very difficult. And then Pancha Senasana Pati Sanyotani. Another 5 connect with the resting place. Senasana. Yeah. And then Ekan Viriya Pati Sanyotani. Ekan one practice is connect with the energy. Viriya. Which one? Only the last one, I think. The last one, Ekasani Kingan. Ekasani Kingan is all the time sitting. That's that practice, we need a lot of the energy, isn't it? So the last one, the last practice, Ekasani Kingan, we discussed this today. Ekasani Kingan is we connect with the energy, isn't it? And here it is a siddha practice here. Nidhisakinga is siddha practice. Siddha practice connect with the energy. So the rest were obvious. So Ekan Chatarawa Hondi. A1 means like this. Chatarawa Hondi. Chatarawa 4. Yeah. So together grouping like this, 4 group. Atha, Tatha, Nidhisakingan, Viriya Sanyotang. So Itarani, Pakadaniwa. Pakadaniwa is very obvious to understand. Okay. So we have stay. I think stop here because already 4:30. So I think, yeah, next week we finish. Sorry, I think today I can finish. So a little more detailed explanation. So I think it's better next week with discussion better. Okay, so thank you. I will stop here today. So we will finish next week the assertive practice. So this is not final one, the real final one. Sorry about that. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So we wish Buddha Sazananchi and did 2 and 3 times because we have a lot of explanation and lot of knowledge how to practice to shaken off the mental defilement with the ascetic practice from the teaching of Buddha. So we wish Buddha Sasanan Chiyanti Datu in 3 times in conclusion. Okay? Buddha Sasanan Chiyanti Datu. Buddha Sasanan Chiyanti Datu. Buddha Sasanan Chiyanti Datu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. Sorry about that. I cannot finish yet today. So maybe, surely, definitely next week we will finish the ascetic practice. Okay. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.